missed out. Who else have luck? That boy's mine now. We are more than just good friends. This is how the story ends. Too bad that you couldn't see the man that boy could be. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VeVe, OMI, DEFINITY, DEVVE, daCat, SHIRO, DMC. Ladies, update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon, especially that super thanks button down below, super chat as well. Also, shout out to Quakey on the Rise for sponsoring the video. Not really. They just sent me a shirt and I love it. They're not actually sponsoring, but they should. Comment down below if you think they should send me some Quakey tokens because I love them. I love their game. They have multiple games, the one for Android. And they seem like they're having good times. Stu Kwan is an absolute legend, absolute beast. Just wakes up, smokes a cig, and drinks his coffee and just crushes it for like 19 hours. Love that dude. Anyway, all right, I'll set up you and keep you posted. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, shoot. Okay, I have a why do people be hating on Android just because it shows up as green bubbles on Apple? I don't understand the hate and the segregation. For too long we have had to deal with this. Anyway, shout out to everyone who was up at 12:12 midnight 12 a.m. this morning to see Taylor Swift's video thing with her teasing the life of a showgirl. Love that. Anyway, that'd be great if we get her on the podcast, right? It'd be crazy. Double fudge. Okay. Sorry. What are we doing here today? All right. So we'll start with Ethereum because Ethereum is bay today. Ethereum is at $4,400, back down to 439.4, but it has been 4,400 a couple of times. Up 2.5% today. I think that would make ETH. Let's see. What is the ETH? Volatility shares. That is 6% on the day. Up 7% on the day. Up $10. They are getting that bread. I bet. Let me give you 1 second. 1 second here. Oh yes. Another good day for ETH. Every one of my friends that has that is having a massively good time. Especially if they bought, bro, like a month ago. You doubled your money. If like this is a stock. If you bought ETH a month ago at like $75 and now it's 161, price just keeps going up. Obviously nothing goes up forever. Would I recommend buying this now? If you don't care what happens short term and you only really care about the next 8 to 12 months, sure. Because you don't just double in a. I mean, maybe you do. I mean, everyone's fucking popping in on ETH. What was it? I think BlackRock yesterday bought up like $639 million worth of Ethereum, and that's just like an average Monday for them. Monday, yeah, that's what it was. Anyway, wild time. So how is this affecting other things? How is this affecting daCat specifically? Well, daCat is actually outperforming 4.89% up on the day at a $2.88 million market cap. So we had a little bit of trouble getting over 2 million. How will we get over 3 million? I'm not 100% sure. We are up about like 6.5x since our low in April, and we just started crushing it. We just started absolutely murdering it. And now you have $626,000 in liquidity for daCat. 314K in daCat, 313K in ETH. So we are off by like $1,000 there. But still, having $313,000 in liquidity for Ethereum, pretty bold. Not gonna lie, pretty awesome. $3,400 in volume on the day, so not a ton of volume. And again, just really excited about about how much liquidity we have. Like you could sell $250,000 in this, and would not matter. The chart can take it. The liquidity pool can take it. It's not one of those liquidity pools that has like, yeah, we got like $10 million market cap and like 100K in liquidity. No, less than 3 million, with also 600 something thousand in liquidity. Gotta love that. All right, let's see what else we got here. So that is, oh, also everybody, am I Scar in 94? Whenever that movie, 96? When did Lion King come out? Hold on, we're gonna Google this. Lion King. Oh, it is 94. Okay, am I Scar in 94? Because be prepared. You are gonna have to be prepared for the drop today, which I don't know if you can still get on the wait list. You might have like a minute to get on there, or a couple minutes to get on the wait list. I have auto pay enabled in case I forget, because things happen. There is a big bounty. Oh, it's not that big. It's $750 bounty for the mint 1962. So if you get that, you get a nice little thing there. Comes Crypto is so awesome that if I get it, I'll just give it to them for, I'll give $50 off, $700. I'll let them save that extra $50, buy themselves lunch because they deserve it. Oh, you have 2 pitties. Oh, I love pit bulls. Are one of my favorite breeds. Golden retrievers and pit bulls are like, they're so sweet and they're so freaking derpy. I love them so freaking much. Anyway, speaking of that, I want to do ladies on Solana real quick. Okay, so ladies on Solana be up 28% on the day. They did get down. They got down to like a $12,000 market cap. So I've been buying a little bit, keep pumping those charts. But there's a couple people that sold that have like a couple $100 in ladies left. They have like 1 million, 2 million, X amount of millions of dollars, or X amount of millions of tokens left. And I didn't want to do too much buys while they had that left, because then they just get to sell at a higher price. I was like, okay, let me see if they're going to sell any further. The last person that sold, it was like $43 that they sold. And they have like 1.5 million. So there are a couple wallets that were selling, and they did have like a couple $100 each, and I was kind of waiting for them to do it, but I was just like, I can't let this be at like 10 and 12K. Speaking of ladies on Solana, so they are now going to be sponsoring the KY12, the Kaidence YouTube channel. Link down below. That is the channel that I have ownership in, and daCat has ownership in. And they will be sponsoring the channel. They'll give a little bit of tokens. They'll be talking about ladies on Solana and the great work that they do for charity, the great work that Pixie does for these like abandoned dogs that she finds homes for, she finds shelters for, is because the area in which she's in is so like jam-packed with packed shelters with packed dogs that are unwanted, and they have a big euthanization problem. So we're really trying to go in and help and make it so that we can save those dogs. So they're a great organization. Again, link down below to the Kaidence YouTube channel that ladies will be sponsoring. And if you want to support, it's just ladies on Solana, ladies on Sol. If you want to buy a little bit, my goal is to get them to a $250,000 market cap before the end of the bull market, which is probably going to be, I don't know, 9-12 months from now. And it's at 14.5 right now. And again, I'm constantly buying every day. Anyway, let's keep it moving here. Let's do SHIRO here real quick. Let's see what the SHIRO's got going on. SHIRO was up a bit yesterday because I got listed on like Bitmart. So they went up like 17% yesterday. So down 5% today, kind of expected. $1 million in volume on the day, really like that. $8.2 million fully diluted market cap. That's fine. That is fine. It has been, what are we looking at on the month? Up 32% on the month. So Manu Chattery, Definity Markets doing really well on both their daCat and their SHIRO investments. They are getting that bread. And on top of that, I haven't gotten any updates on the DMA Link company this past, I don't know, people are on holiday, they're on vacations. Manu okay. Really this month. Granted, I took a little vacation as well. Why does my chest hurt? Well, it's not my part because it's on this side. I'm gonna. Okay. Okay, we're going here. Shit, I have a lot of I have a lot of stuff to do today. For SHIRO Nico, they have their Meow Me events where they have like another 85 days of like news, a piece of news every day. I was excited to get them on the Definity Markets balance sheet. I was excited to go in and really help them with a couple of other things. They have their own comic that'll be out on VeVe later this year. That'll be separate from the daCat universe, and then their character SHIRO will cross over into a bunch of daCat comics, which will be really cool. Be like a local legend. SHIRO has like some semi-cosmic powers, which is bananas. I can't wait for people to read all of these. SHIRO's going to make a bunch of money because they have such a large community. 60,000 followers on X, 18,000 over on their Telegram, and even the whale chat has like 100-something people on it. It's like, geez, the whale chat of the whale chat of daCat does not have that many people. It's like 20-something. Also, if everyone could smash that like button, that'd be a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways or Patreon. Smash that super thanks button down below. Thank you guys. Thank you. That means a lot. Sorry, girl, you missed out. Trump said the tariff have not caused inflation and Powell should lower rates now. Agreed. He wants to slap a lawsuit on. How many like millions of laws are there in the US? I'm almost certain that Powell is breaking a few of them. Dare I say? Anyway, Watt Mammoth says, let's get this bread. What's going on, Watt Mammoth? Good to hear you. Good to see you. Turtle sounds like massive. A massive around the Akomiverse episode. Oh, don't say around the Akomiverse episode. I haven't been on that in like a year. But the OMI is my homie episode. Yeah, we're gonna have some good old speculation. We're gonna have some good old Bitmine. Sorry, give me one sec here. Bitmine files to expand its at the market equity offering by 20 billion to fund more ETH purchases. Let's go. Great times. Did somebody? Oh, yep. Like you just said, Bitmine. Good job, Splint. Kuma saying, "What's up, Randy? How's it going? Kuma? Can't wait to see you in a couple weeks." Daryl says, "Yeah, so it'll be a nice Omi is my homie episode. Sounds amazing, stunning, majestic. Okay, yep, golden everywhere fluff. Okay, German show. Okay, very good. How dare you make fun of me for having an Android, the superior phone?" Anyway, so that was SHIRO. We spoke about Definity, so let's get to looking at them. But as I go, daCat up 116% on the month, only 4.8% on the day, but day by day, right? All right, let's do Definity and see where they're at today. Down about 1.5% to 3.3 cents. They were down 3.2-ish yesterday, up to 3.3 yesterday. $10,000 in volume, so not a ton there. $5 million. Not much has changed for them recently. They have had a bit more volume. There were a lot of days where daCat would have like more volume than them, but now they've been consistent with it. So I'm pretty happy about it. Only places you can really get it is MEXC, Uniswap. You can get it on PancakeSwap with BNB, but I feel like nobody does that. In my opinion, again, me and my network have like 8% of the supply. We are going to get more because they're doing way too much money for it to be anything else. They're way undervalued, in my opinion. And Manu had said yesterday on the Definity Markets channel, I think this is from Space, just that there's so much demand for what they're doing with Definity and Bloomsbury money. Absolutely bananas. All roads lead back to Definity with everything that he's doing. Can't wait. Anywho, let's do DeLorean real quick. See what they're up to today. At about 5% to 0047. At 12 million in volume, though, they're still crushing it with the volume. Volume's like almost as much as their market cap. A lot of cross trades, obviously, but again, super excited for what they're doing. I've never sold mine. In fact, I'm actually scheduled to get more in 12 days. On the 24th, I think, is when they do their thing. Let me open my little slush wallet here. Kuma say 94, level 94, the level 20, the legend 27, 94. What is that? Is that what your legend or your level is? Let me know. Also, the drop is happening. My auto pay should have worked because there's no way this sold out. I am selected. The auto pay is processing. All right, very good. And I got number 845, a nice little 3-digit. I wonder what it can be. Drop secured. Okay, okay. Let's see if it's there yet. Nope, nope. I did get a couple of Nova secret rares yesterday because the dude was selling it for like it was Cali Comics. He was selling it for legit like $25 for the secret rare. I was like, you know what you're doing, right? Like you know like so I bought 2 of them for 25 each. Now for 66. I might even just sell one. Sell the worst man. Sell number 22. So that's like 55. I think that was just a gift to the community where I like he just sold it. Like he sold a secret rare Nova number 1 for like $25 each. I was like, bro, thank you. So I bought 2 of them. I was like, all right, let's go. So he was really cool. I'm chill with that. Because there were how many of these? I think there were 3,000. Yeah, there were 3,000 of them. Yeah, yeah, it was really good. Anyway, let's we got 5 minutes and then we'll be able to go for a rebound on this. I might do another one because they're only $7, right? These aren't like the $10 ones. They're $750 bounty on it. I'd be happy with it. Ronnie Light says yo yo yo. Edward Silverman says he just blabbles on. I mean, sometimes. I'm here for the VeVe. It does kind of ramble. I do every now and then. It happens. That is why some people watch me. Almost certain, but I can't say which. Kind of babble. Later, dude. What happened to Bumper? I don't know when the last time you've been here. If it was like 6 months ago, you're like, okay, Bumper's dead. But if you were like, hey, what happened to Bumper in like the last week, where it just like went kind of nuts, I don't know. I don't know why Bumper went that. Like Bumper was down to like $250,000. Now it's up to like Now it's up to like $750,000. Yeah, Bumper just got like, yeah, it did like a 3x in like the past like week, and I don't know why. That makes not a lot of sense, but it happened. We haven't had any. There's been no contact from the team. That might as well be dead, and it did like a 3x. It again makes zero sense. But if you're talking about like from months ago, like several months ago, yeah, it looks. But again, up until we see the, and again, I offered them money. I offered them a fudge ton of money. Like, what do we need to do? And again, this was like 6 months ago. What do we need to do to keep Bumper alive? What do we need to do to like keep the lights on, keep doing what you're doing, survive? And then there's like, we don't need it. And again, this was like several months ago. Now I don't know. Either way, they haven't been communicative. So I wish they would be, because I have Bumper. Network has a good amount of it. This buddy of mine that has like had like well in the 6 figures with it, which is now not a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Pooski says I sold 130 soul stones last week. Oh, new VeVe challenge with total sets. Nice. Why did you have 130 soul stones? What are they? I think, all right, I think I have soul stones. All right, hold on. Let's go to the day. 117 soul stones in the market. I have 3 of them. Oh, and 2 of them are sub 100. Let's go. And these at $3 each. Okay, all right. No, not bad. 186. Oh my god. All right, so Shiro Nico has a new game, which I played a little bit last night. It's really hard. It hurts my eyes. It makes me tear up. My max is 124, but people be getting like 170, which is insane. Anyway, damn, 130. All right, so you got a nice little $100-something. I just probably $200-something. Where are we at here? All right, let's see. Oh, all right. 15 seconds. Let's go. And then we can get another one. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will. I actually don't know. I got a common. Gotta get another one, right? Oh, that was for the drop to, okay. All right, it's not letting me get more. I don't know why it's not letting me get more. All right, maybe I have to wait till 11:07, which is fine. I'll wait. If you want me to wait, I will wait for you. If you tell me, oh, the Lion King, yep. I will stay right here. If you don't want to say anything. Secret Human Torch Floor at $60. Well, that's how much it is to. That's how much it was to craft them, right? Because you're talking about the craft. Right, hang on. Yeah, $69. It costs $60 to craft them, and it's a legit looking one. It looks awesome. Which is, yeah, it's bananas, right? And actually, that means 235 editions. Actually means 235 editions because 25 were. Yeah, I don't know why that one is that way, and then the other secret rare is 248. Doesn't really make sense, but I guess the other one there's a lot less of them. Account deleted. Okay, very good. All right, let's do DEVVE here real quick, and let's see what's going on with the DEVVE today. All right, 52 cents. Not bad. Up 4.5% on the day. 452,000 in volume. When moon for DEVVE? I don't know. I tried to. Tom has not answered me yet because I have like a couple $1 million worth of carbon credits ready to do something, and Tom has been. All right, where's this freaking? All right, that's a trading group. Where is the? If you want me to wait, I will wait for you. If you tell. All right, special live AMA with Tom and Austin on Wednesday. That's cool. That's tomorrow. I'll be home. All right, got a bunch of submitted questions. Leave last 30 minutes for live questions. Okay, very good. Ooh, a giveaway too. Ooh, giveaway of USDT. Very nice. He uses USDT. I hate that. But that's fine. Good for the giveaway. All right, let me just freaking search it. Tom, as a friend of mine is getting a couple $1 million worth of carbon credits. I won't say from where, but I want to work with DevStream with this somehow. Maybe get some dev tokens for it or something. I don't know. Good morning, fun under the sun. Good morning, fam. Okay. Now let's see if it's going to let me get another Fantastic Four. Yes, it should. All right, it is letting me get it. But I don't know how many of these are going to be left. I don't. I mean, it's only $7. They'll probably do 1,000 of these. It's not a huge bounty, but let's do one more. Number 331. So I keep getting the low. Excuse me, the low digits, which I'm fine with. But yeah. And I got 2 common. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. I am done with that for right now. Let's go take a look at Fantastic Four number 1, because that is what I want. Fantastic Four number 1. It's at 7. See, I could have just gotten a Fantastic Four number 1 for $7. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy that. And I'm going to buy that. And I'm going to buy that. All right. So I have now, I just bought 3 Fantastic Four number 1s for $7.70 each. And so now I own. Now I own 44 Fantastic Four number 1 commons. I believe that they are going to they're going to go up to $20 at some point, and I'll be able to sell them and make a little bit of money. Anyway, Digital Verse says, floored my red metallic Spider-Man. Need to grab something else. Help me out, community. Floored it, huh? See all over here. See where it is. That's Stephanie. You floored it for a good a good $2 less than the floor. And I'm curious what you need. I don't have the funds. I don't have the gems for it. But what are you going to buy? All right, you got the first Batman set. You got a bunch of Batman. You got partner statue. You got the OMI Secret Rare logo. You got your stuff there. You got some good stuff. Curious what you're gonna buy. Fun of the Sun says, any update on what? Okay, what are the gold and silver logo holders going to get in Las Vegas? I don't know yet, but I am very excited. Apparently, it's going to be spectacular. I have 3 logos now, so you know, I'm ready. I am ready for whatever they have to throw at me. And if the logo price is still this price, while OMI goes crazy or Definity or DEVVE goes, I'll get it. I'll get the last one. I'll get the last one for 5,400. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. Small panic. Okay. We don't know yet. I'm hoping a gold bar, but we'll see. I know something about love. Gonna want it back. Meow, 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 meow. I want another logo. We all do, sir. We all do. Unfortunately, it's not something that we can get right now. But maybe at another point we'll be able to get that bread. I'll let you know. What do we got here? We got another 8 minutes before we get to see how many are left, to see how much they to see how much money they made and how much, and if anyone's claimed the bounty. Digital Burst is trying to mint match something while I still can, and it's there. Another Spider-Man metallic red. Okay, somebody buy this man's metallic red. Arturo says, "What up, fam? What's going on?" Fans says, "Was there anything given to Gold Low community host?" I do not believe it's San Diego. It might have been the Emily the Strange. They might have done that. Also, I'm getting chilly, so I'm gonna. My back. Oh God, it burns. My body. Oh. Catman is a bitch. Okay, we're gonna get the blue skidoo. We can too. Okay, we're gonna. Miley Cyrus. Oh, Hannah Montana. Okay, all right. Put on a little windbreaker, and then we're gonna put the jacket over it. We're gonna. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Jacket was a gift to me, my good friend Mike. Yeah, what's up, Digital Vibes? Oh man, how you doing? You getting that bread? Puka Lot Trick. Nah, gold and silver logo holders get a gold bar. It's a bit lame. That is going to be the coolest freaking thing ever. Gonna push back on that there. You guys get your brand recognition already from the amount of money you're spending on it. There's thousands of people. Well, there's a couple hundred people that spend their money on it. From the amount of, well, again, we're the ones spending money on it, and it's a. I mean, so there's a bunch of reasons why here. Like, you have partner statue, which I think is about $1,500. Now, I'm full disclosure. I have 2 partner statues. Technically, I only have one. daCat, one partner statue belongs to daCat Chronicles. But I'm taking a look at the partner statue. I believe it's $1,500. Yeah, it's $1,500 right now. Oh, and it's $1,600 for a 3-digit number 294. Oh, I kind of want this real bad. And the dude's literally got 2 collectibles here, so and 3 comics. Anyway. What was I about to say? Sorry. Partner statue is arguably the most important piece on the app. It is arguably going to be one of the most notable NFTs in the world because its first appearance Mickey Mouse and its first appearance Walt. And it's not, and Walt's not like Mickey where it's like, okay, you have like 8 other Mickeys, all in different forms and different versions and animated, non-animated. There's only one Walt, only one Aretha Franklin, only one Walt Disney. We've seen countless versions of Mickey Mouse, even though this is the first appearance. But there's been no other versions of Walt Disney. So again, arguably, this is arguably one of the most, if not the most important piece on the app. And it's also probably one of the most important NFTs, I think, just in the world because of the history of it. And will Pikachu dwarf this? Sure. Whenever Pikachu gets on the blockchain, 100%. Wherever he's at, Pokemon could fuck up and they could be like, yeah, we're gonna go on like the Wax blockchain. Like they could be stupid like that, right? They're not going to, but like just because they're on the block doesn't mean they're going to be on VeVe. Although I think they will at some point. $1,500, right? Like not lying. That's the floor. Then it goes 1,600. You have a gold and silver VeVe logo, which was given out for free. These were given out for no money. And it is more than 3x the amount of money. It is 3.5x the amount of money that a partner statue is. And Disney knows that. And so does David. And that is one of the biggest flexes in the world that David can consistently use as a bartering chip of why they should give, companies should give their own NFTs more utility. And I know what Disney's argument is going to be. Well, it had utility. You know, you got 6 months or a year's worth of Disney Plus for free. Why not have it be the utility that's collectible that keeps on giving? If all we got for a gold and silver logo was like one thing of utility, like that would have been, that would have been okay. It wouldn't be $5,500 now. It's because, guys, what do you think is going to happen? All right, when you're growing up poor, you are thankful to get whatever you get. And when the company in the last few years really wasn't doing the best, and we still got pretty awesome stuff, David and Dan are like the parents and we're like the children, right? Like every year Christmas comes around. And unfortunately, the last few years, the company wasn't doing as hot as it once did. So the gifts for the gold and silver VeVe logo were, they were great. They were Ron English stuff. We were happy to get them consistently. However, once mommy and daddy get a raise at work, now that we've like more than doubled on certain days, depending on the day, there are 4 times as many active users as there was like 2 months ago. Because there was times where we would have like 500 people a day, and now there's some certain days where there's like over 2,000 people a day. So when mommy and daddy go in and they get a raise at work, and they have more drops selling out, they have more stuff happening. What do parents like to do? Parents get gifts for their kids, sure, because they want them, but also so they could show the fuck off to other parents. Be like, look what we got our kid. That's how much we love our kid. That's how well we're doing. A lot of parents flex by over giving their kids certain things. So what do you think happens to the children of those parents, of the gold and silver logo holders, when after we've stuck with them over the last couple of years and the company was not doing well, and now the company's starting to do well again? What do you think happens to our gifts? Are we going to get the same old thing? No, guarantee you we don't. So whether you agree with it or not, whether you think it's lame or not, like logically, this is what's going to happen. And again, David is going to blow the roof off of this and say, like, here's what we're doing here, and what is happening because of that. Here's the how and here's the why. That is why it is outperforming partner statute by 3.5x. Because of stuff like that. Yeah, it's a little more scarce, sure. But nobody outside of VeVe knows what the gold logo is. Everyone knows Mickey and Walt. Every single person on you'd have to go to this like a uncontacted tribe in the Amazon to not know who Mickey and Walt is. It's just everywhere. So again, it behooves the company to do this. One, to in casinos, you take care of the whales. And here, you want to take care of the people that love you the most. And who are the people that love you the most? It's not the people that don't have logos that are constantly shitting on the company. People that do have logos constantly showing the company love, constantly giving flowers. So, in my opinion, it behooves them to continue to do this and to blow off the top. Like, will we get a gold bar? I have no idea. I hope we do. Why? Because do you know how many pieces of marketing are going to happen if, like for free, that are going to happen if VeVe does this? And the amount of people that are going to come in, because like, wait, one of the NF, like if you're a Web3 person, like a pure Web3ist that only cares about utility, and you say, wait, you got a gold bar by holding one of these, like it's like when Pengu or when Pudgy Penguins launched their Pengu token, and you got a whole, like, that was crazy, that was awesome, everybody heard about it. Should be the same thing here. Now let me go and see. All right, 1,000, 1,100, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so yeah, they made about $7,000 on this today. Not bad, not bad. $7,000 on Fantastic Four. Anywho, where was I? Oh gosh, there's a lot of. I mean, there are thousands of people and not getting anything back. Sure. I mean, outside of the utility of just having stuff in AR, the ability to sell in the secondary market. So I don't care about you guys doing well, but at some point we've got to reward all collectors, not just the VIP. I mean, so tell me, what would you want? What would you want to get for your NFTs outside of MCP points? Outside of being able to resell them on the secondary market, outside of being able to use them in a metaverse, outside of being able to take pictures of an AR and VR, what is something else that the company could do that would make you, Pukul Joe Trick, happy? And then if it's something like, you know what, that makes a lot of sense, I'll pass it along. If it's something just like, I want an airdrop of whatever per collectible or whatever, it's like, can't do that. But let me know. And again, if it's sensible, then like, okay, yeah, I'll lobby for this. Then because I disagree. Well, many people disagree with you, so that's a point. Oh, damn, fighting words. And because says it doesn't have to be one or the other. VeVe Gold Silver logo should always be rewarded. Agreed, sir. That's my point. Given for free, selling for thousands. So what's the point of filling your pockets even more when you already reap the benefits of private parties and so on? I mean, when you're a baseball player, and let's say you're going through like real pitcher's duel, right? You're going, like, you've both exhausted your pitchers. You don't want to like wipe out the bullpen on like a nothing game where it's been like 13 innings. You go in and you put in like the right fielder or the utility infielder. Like, you go in and you put people that you just don't that you're not going to waste your bench. So what are the, even without that, if you're already winning like 12-1 and it's just one-sided and one team is just like, okay, we're not wasting any pitchers on this, we're clearly going to lose. If you're the other team, what do? Do you say like, okay, we're already winning 12-1, let's just strike out on purpose, we're going to win anyway, let's just get these quick outs so we can go home? No, you pad your fucking stat. You go in and be like, hey, I'm 2 for 3. If we wind up, going a few extra innings, I go 4 for 5. That's a lot better for my agent to renegotiate my contract. Yes, I agree. This was given for free. Granted, I spent a lot of money on the other two, But what's the point of filling your pockets even more is because when you're on a run, you don't just give up. You lean into the advantage. Like there is no bigger flex than having one of the most expensive items on the app. And we have it. Now, granted, there's Secret Rare Miles Morales. There's like a Donnie that sells every now and then. But for VeVe, like for the ones that sell like pretty consistently and the ones that have some of the most hype, it's this. And again, the marketing that can be created from that by the community, where VeVe doesn't have to do anything. All they do is give out a gold bar if they choose to do that. That's wonderful. We'll all do the marketing for free, and a ton of people will come in because of it. Cost of doing business. And again, benefits of private parties, that has nothing to do with VeVe. That is all community. That is all Mr. MC1. That is all people that go in and I'll as crypto goes up and I get a little more cheddar, I'll do something awesome too. Will I have as big a grand a party as Mr. MC1? Probably not, but I will probably do something really awesome for the logo holders. Because the VeVe Gold and Silver logo. Agreed. I remember seeing the logo at one. Oh, I know, right? Bro. Wild times. And great argument, mate. Very logic. Didn't you just go buy one or another? If I had, I mean, I could buy, like, sweep the floor, right? But I'd have to sell some of my crypto for it. Definitely not doing that. Yeah, hold all of them. Failing to see the value in gold and silver logo. No, because I spent thousands with the app and promoted it, recommended it when nobody wanted it, and then people from the States had privilege to go to in real life events and they got logos. Well, they gave out logos in Europe. They gave out logos in, was it Thailand or Taiwan? They gave out logos like in Asia. They gave out logos in Europe. It wasn't just in the US. But also the US is where kind of all the money was being spent. Like it wouldn't really make much sense. But like, yeah, all right, 70% of the money that's being spent on this company is from the US. Let's give out all the logos in Australia and South America. Like, doesn't really make sense. So it does make sense that a lot of the logos were given out there and in Europe, and then I think either Taiwan or Thailand, but they weren't just given out in the US. They're being titled, everything just because you got one is your problem. I am the least entitled. Again, I've given you all the facts about why they should do this. Even if I didn't have one, they should do this. Just because of all the reasons I said, for the marketing, for the value, for the flex, and again, just to be able to go in and say, hey, here's what we're doing at VeVe. These are the results. If you want your guys, and again, especially for Disney and Marvel, if you want your guys to get more sales, generate that extra 6% for each sale, and have that flex or sell more products, is what you have to do. And the proof is in the pudding. I don't know if you guys are just going back at each other. I'm telling you, more people spend 5K CCA than people spend 20K. More people spend 5K CCA than people spend. I am a little curious if you could elaborate on that. When did I ever say, unless you're talking to Stan, I've never said thousands of people are meaningless ever for any reason. You want rewards, get a logo, especially if you're already spending thousands. Agreed. I mean, if you want the guaranteed rewards, get a logo. I mean, if you want a guaranteed ROI, I mean, nothing's guaranteed, right? But OMI is probably going to outperform everything. Most things on the app. This ones, they can use their funds to give some rewards, possibly someone else. I don't know, because I was here the whole 5 years. But again, like you say rewards, and I've asked what rewards would you like to see, and if it's sensible, I will go to the team like, hey, this person, Pokal Joltrick, had a pretty good idea. Is it possible that we could implement it? So again, I would help me help you. Let me know. I got nothing, and I still buy. I should. Well, I mean, it is good to give back. It already said they aren't given past collectibles utility because of legal reasons. I feel like some of those legal reasons have cleared up because it was legal uncertainty. But now that a lot of new legislation has been passed, I feel like they could go revisit that. Everyone on VeVe received one. It would be like Christmas tree. People saw potential chase by it. Yeah, agreed. They actually done stuff like that before. DEVVE, I do agree. This messaging on the VeVe logos haven't been consistent over the years. Maybe, but the rewards are fine and they should have utility. Agreed. Or it should be for every user accordingly. You can't just say that because like the rewards for somebody that has one collectible versus somebody that has 3,000 should be completely different in my opinion. You know, like, yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Like, oh, here's this one, you have one collectible, you should get this. Like, it feel like it shouldn't really work like that. It doesn't work like that, and for me, I'm thankful for that. Put their money in development rather than giving you gold bars. All right, what do you think these gold bars do? If it were to go in, and let's say it costs them, let's say let's say out of their 400 separate logo. I mean, there should be 500, but there aren't. There's like 400 because a lot of people got them. Let's say 420, just for the memes, right? An ounce of gold is what, 3,300? Let's take a look. How much is 1 ounce of gold? 33.63. So 1 gold bar per logo would be $1.4 million, which I'm not gonna lie, actually not that bad. However, when taking a look at it, you can go into the New Zealand Mint or whoever that company was that did it for New Zealand Mint, and you could say like, "Hey, we'll do a digital collectible, you know, with you guys. Be on the app, and once you do that, we'll put you to the front of the line." We had finally our first Alex Ross 1 of 1 like a month or 2 ago, right? Like it was like the Dynamite one, like it was a 1 of 1 Alex Ross. Guys, they signed a contract with him in 2022. I repeat, Alex Ross, probably one of the if not the greatest comic book artist ever, signed him in 2022, didn't get his collectible to 2023. Same thing in Jurassic Park. They had to wait years before they got one on VeVe. So story, Alpha. It was not VeVe that reached out to KFC. It was KFC that reached out to VeVe. And KFC gave David something very special just to get on VeVe. I can't prove this, but I am almost certain that if you want to skip the wait, you probably have to pay a little money. Let's say David says, all right, take out of the $1.412 million that it would cost for those gold bars. Let's do a little thing here. We'll take off 50,000, or take off 50,000 if we jump you to the front of the line. You know, we'll get to you this year. Okay, 1.36 million. Right now that we're down to. It's like, okay, well, how else do they get it down? It's like, well, instead of giving you 30% of the drop or however much they give, right? Let's say we give you 100% of the drop, and let's say the drop does 30K. Okay, take another 30K off, 1.33 million. And it's like, now we'll also give you, because they don't really do secondary market things for people anymore. Like they don't usually give them like a piece of that. But let's say they give them another like take off another 20K, and you get another, let's say you get 2% or 4%, whatever it is. So let's do that. Down to 1.31 million. And then they say, okay, now we're going to guarantee you 3 drops. And we're going to do it over the course of a year. Okay, and contracts of that, all that. All right, let's take off another 50K. Because they're going to get all the revenue from that as well. Now it's down to 1.26 million. And then they go in and they say, you have a bunch in inventory, you have a bunch wherever. Let's do some payment plans here. We'll give you 400K up front. And again, they could raise money whenever they want. Not that they don't have this, I'm sure they do. But remember the 1 million gems that they were going to donate to the OMI to gem liquidity pool? They didn't really do anything with that. That 1 million gems still there. Maybe they give them ownership in the company. I don't know what. Again, 1.2 million really shouldn't be that much. But that's if they give a single one to everyone. But I don't know if they're going to do that. It might be one per holder. And if that's the case, was there like 200 holders? It'd be 660,000. You can get that down to under 500,000 really easily. Anyway, we're behind on many things. Don't want anything personally. Okay, what would you like to see improved? I'm sure they'll come up with something like that eventually, but everyone gets rewarded. The world worth nothing. Agreed. Spend the money on OMI burn instead of constantly rewarding the same people. You saying that because you no longer have a logo? You saying that because you sold your logo? OMI burns are great. Well, OMI buys are great. OMI burns are great when it's coming from Stacker. I think buybacks are quite a bit better. I would prefer that because if you buy back, all right, there's the buy pressure. If you burn, I mean, it doesn't really, you already bought it back, so the burning doesn't really do much. I mean, it's good for optics, but I would really say gear more towards the buybacks versus anything. Just like the trees, digital vibes. Love the trees. I said accordingly, I don't think they deserve any Grail collectible for free, but I don't want them spending funds to reward those who already reap the most benefits. I understand your reasoning. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. Agree, disagree, Randy, and the rest usually on the same page, but not here. Understand. Who knows if VeVe funds are... That's true. David could do it personally. Logo is definitely David's baby. Let's make a unique group of collectors and reward them for leaving the company. Agreed. Could be the case. I digress. I would be happier. If I made that clearer. That would be even more bullish. Agreed. As you own a company, nothing comes out of your personal... No, I've had several companies, and every now and then, yeah, stuff does come out of the personal account. Yeah, it does happen. Digital Snowflake says, good morning, Randy. From New Mexico. Good morning, Digital Snowflake. Or is my man from Sri Lanka? Any comments or in convo with other people? Comments on, okay, copy. 5K and 20K was about there's a lot more individuals, but around 5. Okay, gotcha. Do agree the distribution of logos isn't fair. Brand new users got them. Content creators that disappeared in 2022 got them. Yep. Years later, they were randomly given away multiple times too. Agreed. Is it for collectors or not? Regardless, I would love to buy one someday. It was also human and just wants to reward people and likes interacting with us in person. It's true. I compare one collectible 3,000. Okay, copy. 300, 500, 3,000. Decent number compared to your one collectible. Fair point. VeVe doesn't even make 1.4 million in profits in 6 months. Yes, they do. And also, out of the $300-something million that they made in like the last couple of years, like you think they don't have any of that left? Guys, I'm telling you, their war chest is pretty big. Then Dungeon says, yo, we have Randy Chopper's live stream here. Hope we get some profits soon. I hope so too. We shall see. Love that Charizard. Love that Charizard fan. Okay. Let's get back to the matter at hand and see what Fantastic Four has done. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. 1,200. 84 hundo. All right, not bad. Did anyone get the I'm curious if anyone got the number 1962, because I did not. Let's see what everything else is going for. $67 for the secret rare. Pretty cheap. Ultra rare is 12. Oh damn, the rare is $3. I'm not gonna get it, but Interesting. Interesting. No, I appreciate the earlier stream, by the way. Good to have you back. Thank you. Thank you. Will Plains Charizard be a grail? I had 6 of those at one point. First edition PSA 10. I remember my friend Joe telling me, stop buying these Charizards, stop buying these first edition PSA 10s. Listen, I was getting them for like $400 and $600 in 2018, 2019. Wound up selling them for a couple thousand each. It was awesome. That was amazing. Anyway, I haven't checked the prices in a while, but yeah, let's take a look at Blaine's Charizard first edition PSA 10 and see what the I accidentally put Blaine's Arcanine. Derp derp derp. Chowza. All right, let's go. We have one on auction, and now let's take a look here. Definitely, all right. One thing I see, I don't know if that's definitely not, that's definitely like a thing on the card that's not like a mark that was made on there. I do see just tiny white marks on there. Now, is it still within PSA 10 range? Yeah. Just little tiny bits of whitening, little teeny tiny bits of edge wear, teeny tiny, right? Super teeny tiny, but they are there. They're slightly there. Dude, I've been having such crazy dreams lately. It's not the best PSA 10 I've seen. It's 5 days left. $3,200 bid right now. Who's this from here? Sepulva, those cards. Okay. Okay, some of these they're listed at like 9K. All right, all right, we got to go search for these sold listings here. And when you take a look at the sold listings, I guarantee, okay, 7K, 6,600, fuck. Okay. The 7K was our best offer, but then another one was 6,600, another one 6,300. All right, so these have been going up quite a bit. Fuck. Between 63 and 6,700, let's say. So that's what they're getting at. The pop report on these were like, let's check the pop report. Let's go to Plains Charizard edition PSA 10. Let's see what we got here. This is obviously from Gym Challenge. Ever and ever, let's make this last forever. All right. There are 420 PSA 10s. Back in my day, there was like 300 maybe. But there's 420, blaze it. There's only 3,200 of these in general, first edition PSAs. 1,300, almost 1,400 9s, 631 8s, a couple 8.5s there. But yeah, that's 420 of them. Now, obviously, that number's only going to go up, but I remember having two, because it was like 3. I had 6 of them, so I had 2% of the supply at one point. Now I need 8. It'd be insane. But yeah. Left in store, about half sold. Yeah, saw that. Right, remove the jacket. It's too hot in Belgium. Well, it's chilly down here in my basement. Prices of Pokemon going through the roof. I've seen. They're going hardcore over here. I missed it. It's not tiny, the small, big. Again, that's why I said it's not the best PSA 10 I've ever seen. Probably why it's only 3,300 right now. Yep, I'm at the sold listings now. Kept the cards around. I kept them over 10. But yeah, I should have. I FOMO'd into crypto last time, FOMO'd in. Sold everything.
What is this here? CBOE is applied to SEC for Canary Capitals. All right, we haven't really gone over a bunch of the news here today, so let's do that. Where's the news? All right. It's alive, pasito, pasito, suave, suavecito, poquito, poquito. Okay, Ethereum benefits landmark legislation like Genius Act that legalizes stablecoins, a market heavily built on Ethereum. Ethereum handles nearly 50% of the 261 billion stablecoin ecosystem. One of the major reasons why ETH is moving. ETH will definitely break new all-time highs. Billionaire Kevin O'Leary says trillions will come into Bitcoin. Do that anytime. I am going to be on Pablo CRO's show on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is there a drop tomorrow? Because I have to be live. I have a podcast tomorrow at 8. So no, we don't have one until the 14th, motherfucker. I'm gonna have to go live tomorrow midday too because I have a podcast at 8 tomorrow. My friend Emily Lance, I love her. I love her so freaking much. I love her as much as a friend can love another friend. We're going to be going over AI and love and drugs and politics and just, it's going to be amazing. Okay, thankfully it's early and I actually don't, oh shit, I have something at 1 and then I have 3. Okay. All right, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good on the day. All right, let's keep going here. I just farted, I'm so sorry. The affiliate program is leveling up. As an affiliate program official partner, you're helping to expand the fandom one collectible at a time. Watch out for new tools and resources coming your way. We'll be adding even more benefits, milestones, and rewards. We'll be providing you with even more tools and resources that will set you up for success as a VeVe partner, including tutorials, webinars, and more. Whether you're a creator, influencer, or superfan, you'll grow your audience, grow the fandom, and earn while doing what you love. Stay tuned for more announcements, and thank you for being a VeVe official affiliate partner. Elon Musk says XAI will take immediate legal action against Apple for alleged antitrust violations. Let's go. I've seen a lot more people say that the 4-year cycle is over. I think a lot of evidence points to the fact that they might be correct. It might be correct. I'm gonna be. And we got back. Metaplanet buys another 518 Bitcoin worth $61 million. They now hold 18,113 Bitcoin worth 2.1 billion. Ooh. Shout out to Sleeping Comics for becoming level 95. My man. This was me 10 years ago. Oh. Good times. Get that body back one day. I need to recover. On this day 2 years ago, Turtle Golf, I don't know if he's still here, took me on a hike, nearly killing me, but it was fine. It was fine. And then that's gonna, yeah, it's gonna be it for today. Oh, friends. Anyway. Sounds like VeVe Meister says Dr. Profit and Stacker World have been a bit quiet lately, which means the first OMI exclusive drop on Stacker platform is imminent. Assuming it'll be a Komi or Stacker IP, I think, logo. Drop will burn an insane amount of OMI. It'll be a test drop to learn how to move forward. Now, it'll be something we'll go over on the show tonight. Yeah, Turtle Golf saying, sounds like real Randy Chavez, Dr. Stuff, and Crypto Rain. We'll have another exciting show this evening. Where's the link to the show so we can repost? We'll make link later after my live is done and share with y'all. We add the OMI exclusive drop to the conversation. What additional insights can Foster Hilt and Dr. Profit share? I don't know. We'll see. It's not Friday. It's not Friday. Oh my gosh. Did ETH just hit 44.50? Hold the effing phone. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. This is so stupid. Can my accountant get back to me, please? Why is he being such a Nobody. Yeah, 44, 45. Okay, yeah, they going. They getting that bread. All right, let's go back to Yahoo Finance. And I got to see LOL, news, LOL, potty. Oh my gosh, where is it? ETH. Oh, you have 9% on the day, up $13. Go ETH. Go ETH. Go ETH. Go. Yeah, they getting that, bro. They going for it. Good for them. Good for them. Oh, 164. It's a good day. They're growing every day. Dude, just the past 5 days, bro. Past 5 days. Bro, the past 5 days, they went up like 50%. Insane. More than doubling in a month. I just wow. Go ETH you. Go ETH. Go ETH. It's your birthday. I'm gonna go to Telegram here real quick. I want to take a look at Tom. No, they don't have access to supply without purchasing it. New article says DEVVE, the company's native utility token. This wording makes it seem like DevStream is claiming ownership to DEVVE tokens. Well, it will freely access DEVVE's DEVVE supply without having to buy. Basically, no, they don't have access to supply without purchasing it. Bullish as heck. And Tom, please check your DMs for the love of God. Bullish as heck. Tom, I hate to be a pain, but please, for the love of all that is holy, check your DMs. Oh, we got another little daCat buy there, a little couple $100. Love that. Okay. Tom, please. Tom, please. Details that aren't defined. So sorry to bug. Please check DM. Oh God. I don't know. Tom, oh, did he message me back? It's been 2 days. I can. Sorry. Please check DM. Yeah. Oh gosh. I hate being annoying. I hate being annoying like that. Oh. So sorry about it. Please check DM. Okay. Where the heck was I? All right. We're gonna go over some. Oh, my back. Those ladies on Solana. Take a look at what daKitty's doing, because daCat should be doing pretty well. Yep, up 4.6% on the day. Gotta love that for daCat. We are $2.9 million in volume. Or I'm sorry, not volume. $2.9 million market cap. There was $3,400 in volume on the day, so not a ton, but $2.9 million market cap. Let's go daCat. Let's go. I'm very happy with this. We're very close to 3 million. Can we get to 3 million today? Can daCat reach 3 million? I don't know. David getting free KFC. Let's just say David could have KFC whenever he wants. I will leave it at that, but it's probably not what you're thinking. Anyway. Thank you everyone for reposting. Y'all are my babes. Y'all are my good babes. Best babes. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, can daCat reach $3 million market cap today? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That should be. I'm gonna go to my facial. I'm a little bit rocking. All right, guys. That's gonna be it for me today. I will be live at the OMI Homie show tonight. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye to Daddy. I love you. What am I singing on the way out here? Sucker tried to play me, but he never paid me, never. Oh no, you did. Payback is a coming, better keep running forever. Oh no, you did.